So, and you don't have to share your name, but you can if you want. Yeah, so like, it sounds like you've been here just from our just talking before, like for a week or more. You came to some of the protests.
So I came to the first protest there was in Seattle, where it started at like 12 on a Saturday, and that was the first violent protest I've also ever been to. And a lot of people were saying like, oh, well, like, you know, protesters shouldn't be violent and stuff, but it was kind of like the cops started it. I got like the first hour we were marching into like this square, Capitol Hill Square or whatever, and this black man like ran up to kind of like the center of it because he wanted to speak. That's what we were doing, and immediately he was pinned down by the cops. And when people were trying to run over to help him, they started tear gassing us.
Wow.
So now for protests, I've been to like 8 of them, I think. I bring goggles, like extra masks, I wear gloves, like I cover up everything, and I also bring mace with me now. I wear it around my neck in case of the cops.
For self-defense, yeah.
It's been really, really hard. A lot of people in my community like don't really understand what's going on. They don't really like they don't really like do a lot. I come from like a really small town, so we have a lot of ignorant people that go there. So, but yeah, it's like definitely fueled a lot of anger in me, and I do love protesting. I love like being able to like speak through,
What's the stem of the anger that you feel?
Just that people don't understand it, you know. People, they're like, oh, well, black people have the same exact rights as everybody else, and like, while that might be true on paper, it's not true. Like, it's not happening, you know. Like, we wouldn't be having like there's been 120 deaths since last week, since the first protest in Seattle. There's been 120 people killed due to police brutality since then, and we're literally fighting against it. So it's like, how do you not understand what's going on right now?
Well,
oh, I don't have any cash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bless you, brother. We're just in the middle of a discussion.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's part of the whole systemic, you know, oppression issue that exists in Seattle and other cities, homelessness and everything. But right now, it's like, how do we make this place safe for Black lives and Indigenous lives and, you know, people of color that have been through what they have. And it's not just like deaths, it's all of the stuff you know, that doesn't make it to the news and that sort of thing. So what do you feel is growing here in the you know, this place is being called the CHOP, or the Capitol Hill Occupy protest now, formerly known as CHAZ.
Yeah, CHAZ.
Yeah.
I feel like we're growing as a community. You know, before, like, I would like hate to come to Seattle because I just felt like really intimidated by everybody. But it's been really, really nice to like talk to you or like to other people about like what's kind of going on. And I love that I'm actually able to talk to like educated people about like this topic and stuff. So I feel like education's really like going out there. I've talked to a lot of friends that didn't really know as much about what's been going on, and I was able to educate them. So I like that.
What are you hearing from people that aren't educated about it?
Well, like I said, actually somebody told me that they thought that like all protesters should get like hit by a car because it's called natural selection.
Whoa, that's messed. That's messed up.
And they get pissed when she shows, when people will come at her and attack her, she will let it be known. Like, she doesn't hide behind like the privacy thing, and they just get pissed at her. Like, people have said awful things to her for just standing up for what is right.
There's a lot of people that support you, sister, and so this is, I hope you can, you know, like, we can just draw support for people like you that are standing up for what's right now, and that this can be a safe place for that. Do you feel safe here? Like, yeah,
I feel very safe here. I mean, out there where all the police are, maybe not as safe, because I have been like maced in the face and stuff. And you experienced that? But I had my goggles on and everything, so I was fine. They did shoot like rubber bullets at us. I wasn't hit. I did run into like a sign though, so that hurt. I have a video of that. Yeah, not really with police, but here I feel really safe.
Yeah, because some people think, like, from other parts of the country that there's some, like, massive riot and things burning here. Like,
but there's not. Like, I mean, it did happen the first night, I will say that.
Of the protests, right?
Yeah. But, like, here, like, and then Trump said that we're, like, what is it, domestic terrorism that's happening here. Oh right, like this looks like that's exactly
Well, I
what's
mean,
going
I think
on.
there's safety and community, and there's definitely a feeling of a like-minded community here. So I think being here where we all are together and like-minded makes us feel safer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of a safe haven for people that want to talk about these issues and you know, have the discussion around systemic racism.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing,
Yeah, of course.
Radiant Soul, and you as well, and thanks for just showing up.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
that's
Thank you.
such a powerful thing, just to have people here to have the conversations and build community.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah.